โอเค
Okay, students, so just wait for a while. Let all of your friends join. So then we can start our maths class. So how's you doing today? And students, please keep your camera open. Right. All right, so today we are going to learn multiplying multi-digit by 100. Okay, so today we are going to start page number 14, 14. Page number 14. All right. Are you ready, students? We can start. Open your textbooks so we can start. All right. All right, so our today's lesson is multiplying multiplies of 100 by multi-digit numbers. So we already having practice about multiplying multi-digit numbers in our last class, and here we are going to have a little bit more practice, and today we are going to do some of the examples and solve some of the questions. So here we are going to learn how we can multiply multi-digits like by 100, by 200, 300, 400, 600, 700, and until 900. Okay, so here we having a question, example questions. It's given to us. We having multiplier, we having 574, multiplicand, we having 300. So how we are going to multiply that? So we are going to use the short form. Okay, so the short form, as we can see here, at the place multiply the place 1 and the place 2, we have 2 zeros. So ones we also having 0, tens we are at place tens we also having 0. So if we multiply 574 by 0, so the answer will be also 0. And then again, if you multiply with the 0 at the place 10 by 574, so the answer will be also 0. So therefore, what we are going to do, the first two places, place ones and tens, we are going to write down straight away zeros. Okay, and directly we are going to start with the place 100. Okay, so the place 100 we having 300. All right, so here write down, first of all we're going to write 0 at the place 1, and then 0 we are going to write at the place 10, and we are going to start with the place 100. So now here we are going to multiply 300 multiplied by 4. At the place 1 we having 4, right? So 3 into 4. 3 into 4 become how much? 3 into 4 become 12, right? So 2 we're going to write at the 100 place, and 1 we are going to carry over at the place 10. Now again, 300s we are going to multiply by 7 tens. So 7 tens, 7 into 3, that means 21, right? And we already having, we carry over 1 at the place 10. So 21 plus 1 is equal to 22, right? Now 2 we are going to write at the 1000 place, okay? And now we're having another 2 tens. So 2 we're going to carry over at the 100 place, okay? Now the same calculation we are going to perform. Place 100 multiply by 100, 500. So 300s multiplied by 500s is equal to 5 multiplied by 3 become how much? That means 15, right? And we already have 2 carry over at the place 100. So flip 15 plus 2 is equal to 17. So 17 we're going to write here. So now we get the product. So the product is 172,200. Okay, students, you understand that this is the short form. So here we have to notice while we are multiplying by hundreds, right? So the zeros, if we multiply with the if we multiply by 574, so the answer will be both zeros. So we are going to skip that and we just write down 2 zeros, 1 0 at the place 1 and another 0 at the place 10. And then we calculate first place 100 with the place 1, then again place 100 with the place 10, and then follow by place 100 by 100. So we get the product 172,200. Okay, students, you understand that? Students, do you understand that?
Yeah.
It's very simple. Okay. Now let's solve one more question. Okay. So here we having the digits given to us. Multiplier we having 3026. Okay. And multiplicand we having 700. Okay. So here, as you can see, we having again 2 zeros. Okay, so zeros, if you multiply with 3026, so the answer will be again similar 0, right? So what we're gonna do, we are going to skip the 2 steps. Okay, step 1 for multiplying by ones and step 2 for multiplying by place 10. Okay, and we will go straight away to the place 100. So we write down 2 zeros, 1 at the place 1, another 0 at the place 10. Now let's start from 7. 7 multiplied by 6. Students, 7 multiplied by 6 become how much? Students, answer me please. 7 multiplied by 6. 7 into 6 become how much?
42.
Very good. 42. So 2 we're going to write at the place 100, right? And 4 we're going to carry over at the place 10. Now again, 7 multiplied by 2 become how much?
40.
Very good. 14. And we having 4 tens carry over at the place 10. So 14 plus 4 become 18. Very good. So 8 we're going to write at the place 1000, and 1 we are going to carry over at the place 100. Now 7 into 0 become how much? Students, 7 into 0.
0.
Very good. 7 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. But we already having 1 carry over at the place 100. So 1 will come down at the place 10,000. Now 7 hundreds we are going to multiply with place 1000. So place 1000 we have digit 3. So 7 multiplied by 3 become how much? 7 into 3.
21.
Very good. 21. So 21, we are going to write at place 100,000, right? So we get the product already. So what is the answer? The answer is 211,000, 2,118,200. It is the answer of 700 multiplied by 3,026, which is equal to 2,118,200. So it's quite simple, students. So just remember one thing while you are multiplying by 100. So the first two zeros, no need to calculate that. Just write down straight away 0 at the place 1 and the place 10. And then directly calculate the place 100. Okay. Now let's have one more. Let's have more practice. Okay, so here we having multiplier, we having 2,108, 108 multiplicand, we having 600. So we zeros we are going to multiply with the 2,108, so there will be 0. So that's why we are going to skip that place. Okay, skip that multiplication. So straight away we write down 0 at place 1 and 0 at place 10. Now we are going to start with place 100. So place 100 we having 6. Okay, so 6 multiplied by 8 is equal to how much? Can you help me? 6 multiplied by 8. Student, answer me. 6 multiplied by 8.
48.
Very good, 48. So 8 we are going to write at place 100 and 4 we carry over at place 10. Now 6 into 0 is equal to 0. We having 4 carry over at the place 10. So we write down 4 at place 1000. Now 6 multiplied by 1 is equal to 6. So we write down 6 at the place 10,000. Now 6 multiplied by 2 thousands. So that means 12. 6 into 2, that means 12. So 2 we're going to write at the place 100,000. 1 we are going to write at the place million. So we have the product 600 multiplied by 2,108 is equal to 1,264,800. So that's the simple way, the short form of multiplication. Okay. Now here we having the similar more practices. We're having 2 more questions. Okay, that's also with the same way we can calculate, like we having the number given to us. All right, so both of the questions actually they're having the same multiplication method. Okay, the short form. Now let's have a little bit practice. So we have to find each product. Okay, so we having multiplier, we having 738, multiplicand we having 300. So the first one I'm going to solve for you, and the second and 3, please find the answer and tell me. Okay, so question number 1, 738 multiplied by 300. So 2 zeros, as we already solved the 2 examples. So 2 zeros we are going to skip and we just write down straight away 2 zeros at the place 1 and place 10. Now 3 multiplied by 8 is equal to 24. So 4 we going to write at the place 100 and 2 we are going to carry over at place 10. Okay, now 3 into 3 is equal to 9. 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9. And we have 2 tens carry over at the place 10. So 9 plus 2 is equal to 11. So 1 we are going to write at place 1000 and 1 we are going to carry over at the place 100. Now 3 multiplied by 7 is equal to 21 plus 1 is equal to 22. So our answer is 221,400. Okay, students, anyone can tell me the answer of question number 2. 609 multiplied by 400. What will be the answer? The same method, short form you can use.
หาคำตอบค่ะทำเองนะคะทำด้วยตัวเองค่ะแล้วเดี๋ยวมาเช็คคำตอบนะคะเพื่อความรวดเร็วค่ะ
All right, students, if you find the answer, please let me know. Okay. All right, students, anyone find the answer already?
243,600.
Very good. 243,600. Now, how about question number 3? Question number 3. Anyone find the answer?
595,000.
Very good. 995,000. Okay. How about number 4?
812,500.
Very good. Excellent. Good job. 812,500. Okay. Now, who is going to tell me the answer of question number 5? Question number 5, 2,418 multiplied by 200. Did you find the answer, student? Number 5, question number 5. Okay, so let me show you the answer, all right? So question number 5, 2,418, that one A multiplied by 200 is equal to 483,600. Similar like that, number 6, 3,962 multiplied by 600. So the product we get 2,373,200. Okay, students. So these are the answer. You can write down with yourself as we having short term. So I will continue to the next page. Okay, students. Later on, you can write down from video. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, so here we have to write the number that makes the statement true. So here we having a number given to us 309. So 309, which is equal to 92,700. So what do you think? we have to find the multiplier. So multiplier by what will be the suitable multiplier so we can make the statement true. So as you can see here, we are going to just calculate a short calculation, right? For example, 300, we are going to multiply by 300. So that means it's quite close, right, to 90,000. So that means 300 multiplied by 309. So our product, that will be 92,700. Okay. Now, similar like that, question number 2, we have 2,841. 2,841. And the product we have given to us, that one is 14,000. So what will be the multiplier? So we can just calculate roughly. For example, let's make 2,800, consider it like a 3, okay, like a 3,000, just consider it imaginary. Okay, so if 3 multiplied by 5, if 3 multiplied by 4, it will be approximately 12. Okay, so that means 3,000 multiplied by 4 is equal to 12,000, which is quite less than 14,205. So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply by 5. So 5 will be the best multiplier, right? So let's do the calculation here. For example, 5 multiplied by 1 is equal to 5. Now again, 5 multiplied by 4 is equal to 20. So 0 we're going to write at the place 10, and 2 we carry over, right, at the place 100. Now again, 5 multiplied by 8 is equal to 40. 40 we having 2 carry over at the place 100. So that means 42. So 2 we're going to write at 100, and 4 will be carried over at the 1,000 place. So that means 5 multiplied by 2,000. So that means 10,000. And we having 4,000s carry over at the place 1,000. So that is 14,000. So 5 is the best multiplier for question number 2. Similar like that, question number 3, we have multiplicand given to us 7,008, and we having the product 63,072. So anyone can tell me, student, what will be the best multiplier?
9.
9. Very good. Why? Because we can roughly calculate, just roughly calculate, like consider 9 multiply by 7. So that means 9 and 2 7, 63. So that means 63,000. So that's quite close. So first of all, 9 and 2, 8, that is 72. And then 9 and 2, 7,000. So that will be 63,000. So the product will be 63,072. Now, number 4, question number 4. Question number 4, we having multiplier 3,560, right? And we having the product 28,480. So what will be the best multiplicand? 8. Very good. So 8 is the most closest one, right? So 8 and 2, 3, that means 24. So 8 multiplied by 3,000, so that will be around 24,000. Then 8 multiplied by 5 is equal to 4,000. So that is the best option, 8. So the calculation we do the same way. First 8 multiplied by 0, right? 8 multiplied by 0, then 8 multiplied by 6 tens, carry on, 8 multiplied by 500s, and then 8 multiplied by 3,000. So we're having the product 28,480. Very good. Okay, now students, here we're having some of the problems. So we have to solve each problem. Okay. So each problem number 1. Now, first of all, read the problem. What is the problem telling us? So Number one, last month an OTOP center sold 200 pieces of silk. Okay, information number one, OTOP center actually they sell what they sell? They sell silk. Okay, how many pieces? 200 pieces. Okay, so that's first information given to us in the problem. Now continue the problem. That cost 1,970 baht each. Okay, so now here we having two information. Information number one is the OTOP center, they sold 200 pieces, and one piece of the silk, it cost 1,970. Okay, so both information we have given, two of them. Now read the question. What is the question asking? The question is asking how much money was made from selling silk. So we have to find the total amount OTOP center make from selling silk. So which method we are going to use? So we have already, students, clarify the problem. What is the problem telling us? Okay, given information about OTOP center sold 200 pieces. What is the price of each piece? 1,970. So we already clarified the problem. The story, what the story is telling, it's already clarified. Now the question is asking how much money was made from selling silk. So we have to find the total amount the OTOP center makes. So which method, which calculation we are going to use? Students, anyone can tell me? Which method we are going to use? We're going to use subtraction, division, multiplication, or addition. Student, answer me please.
Made from
Which method?
selling.
If you like to find the wholesale, how much money they make. So which method we are going to use? Multiplication, division, subtraction, or addition? We are going to use multiplication. Very good, multiplication. So 200 we are going to multiply by 1,970 because one silk actually cost is 1,970 and the center they sell 200 pieces. And what we have to find? We have to find the total sale. So 1,970 multiplied by 200, which is equal to 394,000 baht. So that's our answer. 394,000 baht was made from selling silk. Okay, just clarify the problem and find the solution, the calculation, which method you are going to use. Okay, question number two. Question number two, we have an ornamental fish breeder breed 300 branches of fingerlings last year. Okay, that's information number one. The story is about an ornamental fish breeder, okay, who breed 300 batches of fingerlings last year in 1 year. Okay, now each batch yielded 150 sellable fingerlings on average. Okay, averagely how much they sell? 150. So two information we have now. Now read the question. What is the question asking? The question is asking how many sellable fingerlings were bred by the breeder last year. So which method we are going to use?
Tonka, close your microphone, please.
Which method we are going to use, student? The fish breeder, they breed 300 batches of fingerlings, right? Last year, okay? And each batch had 150 saleable fingerlings on average, okay?
Multiplies?
Very good, multiplication, because we are going to find the answer. The question is asking how many saleable fingerlings were bred by the breeder last year. So here we are going to use the multiplication method, right? So 300 multiply by 150. So 300 batches multiply by 100 saleable fingerlings. So the answer will be 45,000. So our answer is 45,000 saleable fingerlings were bred last year. Okay, just you have to read the story. What is the story telling us? First, clarify the problem, then find information which is given to us, and step number 3, execute the problem, right? And then find the calculation method, which method you are going to use. Either you are going to use multiplication, either division, either addition or subtraction. So in problem number 2, we use the similar method, multiplication. So 300 multiplied by 150 is equal to 45,000. So that means our answer is 45,000 saleable. 45,000 saleable fingerlings were bred last year. Okay, now here just to make a little bit more clarify, students, about word problem. As we already learned in the first semester about the problem both for addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. Here we are going to use the same method. Okay, so they're having 4 steps. Okay, so you have to solve the problem with 4 steps. Okay, so step number 1 is clarify the problem. Okay, step number 2, make the plan. Then step number 3, execute the plan. And the step number 4 is check the answer. Okay, so first of all, how you are going to clarify the problem? You have to make sure what is the story about. The information given to us, what is the story about? Okay, and then you have to make a plan, which calculation you are going to use, which method you are going to use, multiplication or division or addition. Okay, then step 3, executing the plan. So perform the calculation. Once you perform the calculation, you get the answer. So the final step is you check the answer, that your answer is correct or not. Now let's have a little bit practice. Okay, so we have a problem given to us. That one is a charity concert sells 280 tickets at 350 baht each. Okay, now the information given to us in this story, that one is about a charity center. Okay, they sell tickets, 280 tickets. How many tickets? 280 tickets. Now, what is the cost of one ticket? The cost of each ticket is 350 baht. So these are the 2 information given to us. Okay, now read the question. What is the question asking? The problem asking, how much would the concert rise if all the tickets were sold? So we have to find how much the concert actually they can rise the money to when the tickets were all sold out. So while we clarifying the problem, first of all, we start with the clarifying problem. Step 1. What is the story about? Okay, what is the story about? So the story is about a charity concert sells tickets to raise money. The story is about a charity center who sells tickets for raising money. Okay, that is the story about. Number 2, how much does each ticket cost? What is the cost of each ticket? One ticket cost is how much? So here we can see 350 baht each. So that means one ticket cost 350 baht. Okay. Number 3, how many tickets are there? How many tickets are there? So here we can see 280 tickets. Okay, 280 tickets. Now, number 4, what is the question? The question is, how much would the concert rise? Here you can see how much money would the concert rise if all tickets were sold. So we already clarified the problem. Okay, the story is about a charity concert sells tickets to raise money, and each ticket cost 350 baht, and they have total 280 tickets. Okay, and we have to find how much would the concert rise. So now we are going to make the plan. So the plan is use multiplication. Okay, we are going to use multiplication to find 280 sets of 350. So the sentence number, that will be 280 multiplied by 350. So that is the plan. Okay, now step 3, execute the plan. Now we are going to solve the problem, execute the plan. Okay, so the ticket cost, how much is the ticket cost? 350 baht each. And then there are how many tickets? There are 280 tickets. The concert would rise total how much? 280 multiplied by 350 is equal to 98,000 baht. So the concert will rise 98,000 baht. So our answer is, if all the tickets were sold, the concert would rise 98,000 baht. Okay, students, you understand that? Now you can just check your answer, how you are going to check your answer. So the round number of the tickets is around 300, an easier calculation. Okay, so 300 multiplied by 350, which is equal to 105,000. So the answer